today we're going to begin drawing our underground kind of creation, our ant creation. You can see I have the ground line up here, but the majority of my artwork is the underground tunnels. You can see that some of them are connecting, and these are just little places where ants are doing things, and this is where we get to make it up. So I have an ant creating artwork, I have 4 ants sleeping in a big bunk bed, I have ants around a table, I have doing math, playing basketball, I have a playground, and then I have some beetles as well as ants. Also notice I do have some things in the ground, so buried. So I have some bones, I have a worm, and I have some rocks. So you will use your creativity today to create kind of a made-up underground creation of bugs. So to begin today, on the back, I want you to write your name. Then flip it over, and we're going to have our paper be the portrait way, so the tall way. And at the top, we're going to draw our horizon line, or our ground line. And we do want that to be pretty close to the top because the majority of our artwork is going to be the underground tunnel. So I'm just going to draw a line across the top. Now again, as you're looking at mine, I have kind of start at the top, and then they go and kind of make little spaces for the ants. Some of them connect, some of them are separate, so these choices are up to you. How you want to create it is up to you. But I'm going to start, I think I'm going to make there, and then maybe I'll have something connecting down here, and I'll erase that line. And then I think I'll have something, another one starting with a tunnel. I definitely want this to connect to a bigger one, so I think I'll and then even again maybe a little one over here. But as you're drawing these, you can think about what they're going to be doing in here. So kind of plan what all the ants are going to be doing. I think I'll draw a big one over here. And I actually think I'll have these connect. Have this connect as well. So I'll erase that line. And now I've kind of created the tunnels. So go ahead and spend some time creating and drawing the different sections for all of your ants. Now you're going to start drawing the different activities in each of the sections. So what are they going to be doing? Are they sleeping? Are they creating art? You could do video games. Are they in a playground? Are they singing? Having a dance party? There's lots of different things you could do. An ant, let's draw an ant first. So let's flip over our artwork. To draw an ant, you're going to draw, and I'm going to draw it really nice and big so that you can see it. Let's all flip over and practice. Do a small kind of head, another similar size, and then they have kind of a longer, the last one is a little bit longer. And legs coming off of the middle section. So that's how you're going to draw an ant. A beetle. I'm going to start with a circle, and then you're going to draw a little, kind of like a pizza shape, a triangle, and then you're going to erase. And you're going to add kind of a little tail, a head, eyes, and arms. And if you wanted to make it into a ladybug, you could add. But I do want to draw that line there. So go ahead and practice on the back doing an ant and a beetle, and then when you're ready you can start drawing on the front. So I am going to kind of start here. I think I'm going to have a dance party. So I'm going to have disco ball, and then I'm going to draw. And we will be coloring the ants in with Sharpie, so I'm not going to color them in. I'm just going to do the outline. I think I'm going to add music notes so you know that they're moving, maybe add some lines, movement lines. Then over here, I think I'm going to have playground. So go ahead and start drawing different things in your underground creation. Now, once you're done filling in all the sections, I want you to think about what could be in the ground. Do you have maybe some bones? Maybe the dog buried some bones, or maybe it's an animal who died a long, long time ago. Some rocks. Maybe you have a worm. So you can also put some things in the ground that's not in the tunnels. You can also put something up here, so we could do flowers. You could do a little butterfly. You could do a foot. Maybe someone's stepping, so you want to do a foot up here. Someone's foot. You're going to keep going until you've put lots of time and creativity in your artwork. And then once you're done drawing, you are going to trace it with Sharpie. So for this, I used both a thick Sharpie and a thin Sharpie. I used thick Sharpie kind of as the outline for the bigger things, and then I used the thinner Sharpie for all my little details. For the ants, I did just color one in. So if I wanted to add one, I am just going to kind of color it in with the thicker Sharpie. Once you are done coloring once you are done tracing with Sharpie, you are going to color it with many different colors. So I've used two different kinds of brown. I've used a darker brown and a lighter brown. I used a gray here because this is where the ants are sleeping. I did lots of different colors, including what's on and above ground. So go ahead and color your underground ant creation.